Hi, Eileen Veilleux The Fam here. Welcome to another installment in our mini mental health series. In this installment, we will be learning about oppositional defiant disorder. Before we begin, let me just remind you to please watch the full video because throughout the video there will be 3 key words. When I get to the key word, I will say keyword and then what that key word is. At the end of the video in the comment section, along with a genuine comment about the video, put in the 3 keywords that you heard to be eligible for my free merch giveaway when I reach 2,000 subscribers. So let's get started. Oppositional defiant disorder is a childhood disorder that is characterized by negative keyword defiant, disobedient, and often hostile behavior towards adults and authority figures. Primarily, in order to be diagnosed, the behaviors must occur for at least a period of 6 months. Oppositional defiant disorder, otherwise known as ODD, is characterized by the frequent occurrence of at least 4 of the following behaviors: losing one's temper, arguing with adults, actively defying or refusing to comply with the requests or rules of adults, deliberately doing things that will annoy other people, blaming others for his or her own mistakes or misbehavior, being touchy or easily annoyed by others, being angry and, keyword, resentful, or being spiteful or vindictive. Negativistic and defiant behaviors are exposed by persistent stubbornness, resistance to directions, and unwillingness to compromise, give in, or negotiate with adults or peers. Defiance may also include deliberate or persistent testing of limits, usually by ignoring orders, arguing, and failing to accept blame for misdeeds. Hostility can be directed at adults or peers and is shown deliberately annoying others or by verbal aggression, usually without the more serious physical aggression seen in conduct disorder. Manifestations of this disorder are almost invariably present in the home setting, but may not be evident at school or in the community. Symptoms of the disorder are typically more evident in interactions with adults or peers whom the individual knows well, and thus may not be apparent during clinical examination. Usually individuals with this disorder do not regard themselves as oppositional or defiant, but justify their behavior as a response to unreasonable demands or circumstances. So what are the common symptoms of ODD? Well, a pattern of negative, keyword, hostile and defiant behavior lasting at least 6 months, during which 4 or more of the following are present: often loses temper, often argues with adults, often actively defies or refuses to comply with adults, requests or rules, often deliberately annoys people, often blames others for his or her mistakes or behavior, is often touchy or easily annoyed by others, is often angry and resentful, and is often spiteful or vindictive. Note, consider criterion met only if the behavior occurs more frequently than is typically observed in individuals of compatible age and developmental level. The disturbance in behavior causes clinical significant impact in school, academic, or occupational functioning. The behaviors do not occur exclusively during the course of a psychotic, or mood disorder, such as depression, criteria are not met for conduct disorder. And if the individual is age 18 years or older, criteria are not met for antisocial personality disorder. So that's a little bit on what to look out for oppositional defiant disorder. Now, like I said, when you think your child or a friend, if you're a teenager or whatever, might have it, remember, you have to judge them by most adolescents. They're in their age group, and we all know teenagers are naturally defiant anyway. So they have to be more defiant than normal um, in that. Now, there is treatment for that, which we will be covering Wednesday. I hope you learned a lot. If you like to leave, when you leave a comment, let me know how much you're enjoying these series or if there's something I can do to change it. After all, learning is about what helps you. If you have an issue that you would like me to bring up, just mention it in the comment or get a hold of me on my Twitter, my Facebook group page, Instagram. There's many ways you can reach out to me, and I will be glad to research it and get into it. Remember to always see with your heart and not your eyes, because when you see with your eyes, you only see the shell of something, and that's not important. That can be very deceiving. When you look at somebody, look at them within your heart. When you look at somebody with your heart, you can see truly into who they are and take that into consideration. And remember, I love you, each and every one of you, for who you are. I don't care if you have a mental disorder, a physical disorder, or no disorder. Each and every one of you are special. So until I see you again, love you all. Bye.